Hey there. For our next project, I'm going to try to keep my cat out of it, by the way. For our next project, we are going to do like a paper sculpture or a collage. So, a collage is a bunch of things that you put together to make up a piece of artwork. And so, this is kind of a little bit of both. It is a sculpture and a collage. So, if you look at it, all it is colored paper that we used to put together to kind of build on our little sculpture collage or slash collage. And this is the way I did it. For one, first off, you're going to need scissors and you're going to need some paper, of course. Probably construction paper is okay. You can use tape or you can use glue, or I actually used staples on mine because I couldn't find the glue that I want. I recommend Glue All by Elmer's because it just holds together the best. Glue sticks aren't that great. They don't stay. Eventually they come back up. And this is what we're going to do today, okay? Basically, these are all made from strips. Some of them are skinnier and some of them are wider. So what I did was I just did random strips and random colors, and I did different things with them. So I'm going to show you a couple of techniques that I used. So for this one, you know, you could roll it around and then you can tape it here. You can make it shorter so it's a little bit sturdier. So you could do that. And basically that's what this is right here. I taped it together, okay? And for this one, if you wanted to make the curly cues that I made right over here, all of these little curly cues, it's kind of like curling ribbon. So for this strip, I would probably cut it in half. If I wanted to make the little curly cues, I would cut it in half. Ooh, I went the wrong way. Whoopsie. So we're not going to do that side because I think I messed that one up. So you would take this and you'd be really careful since this is paper, and you just do that whole ribbon thing, you know, to make it curly. But you have to be careful not to rip it. So I did a little curly cue that way. So that's one example of stuff you can do. Of course, this you could build together with that. You could fold them. If you wanted to do a stair step type piece, okay, you could make a strip, okay, and then you could cut it out. And so the way I made my little stair step thing was I folded it forward, and then to make it the same size, I folded it. I looked at how wide that is, and I folded it back, okay, and then I folded it forward again, and then I folded it back like this. And so then I get this little stair step thing going on, which you can put any which way, and it kind of is an accordion as well. When you get done with your strips, before you put them together on your piece, on your base, because you're going to need a base, you can decorate them. So if you notice, I did like a little curly cue right here, and I did some other things here, and then I stapled them down. Now, I didn't do that for mine because I didn't think about it, but you do it for yours, okay? So let's talk about this little piece right here. How did I do that? I just did a little curly cue thing. And like, you can experiment with this and build on each other and make it higher and whatever. But for that little curly cue strip, basically all I did was make a circle, okay? And I just kept cutting around and around like this. And that's how I got the curly cue. I just keep going around, and then that's how I got that. So you can kind of see that. And then I would trim it probably and put it down. I have circles that I overlapped right here. I did different sizes and I put the marker on them. I do have different shapes under here that I kind of put down. So I have a triangle under there, and I have a circle under there. And so basically, this one's not wanting to stay very well, but this is the finished product, and it was just really fun to make and really easy, and you can just let your imagination run with you. So you need scissors or glue. You're going to need markers if you want to embellish on your pieces. You definitely need construction paper, and you're going to need a good sturdy base. So if you have cardstock, that might be better. So you can do all kinds of stuff. They can build, or they can have some flat stuff on them, so then you can kind of connect them. You could do little tunnel things, you could do wider ones. You could have shapes, and they can be every color, and maybe you want a color theme, maybe pinks and purples or something like that. So you just go crazy with this and figure out what you want to do and be creative. And as always, look for a new video soon. This is Mrs. B signing out.